there's a fear as well that, so one day England won't be English people here. It'll be all foreigners.
London, an immigrant megacity where 40% of the population are foreign-born. A city powered by migrant money and migrant jobs. As immigration levels reach all-time highs, public opinion has never been more divided on the topic of immigration. It was one of the biggest worries in the 2017 election.
The country and the infrastructure is struggling to cope with what we already have. And we've opened the borders, we're being flooded with people. My idea is just shut the borders, adjust to what we've got, get the people that are trying to change our culture to go home.
And in 2017 alone, 642,000 people migrated to the United Kingdom. Most of them from within the European Union looking for work or education.
So, my name is Mohamedou Chun, aka Vidal Shakur. I'm from Senegal, West Africa, and now I'm in London. I'm working at Hilton London Metropole at the moment. So at the same time, I'm a singer, actor, model, designer, all this thing. So I was born in Dakar. In 2011, I left Senegal. The challenge when I had, when I first came in here, is about the language. Yeah, that's the big challenge. In the beginning, that was too hard. That was, oh my God, that was too much. Honestly, I feel in my home here, but still, I do miss Senegal. I do miss my background, my family, because they're still there. If you're very ambitious, you couldn't stay in Africa. You're gonna meet here is much easier than to leave to Africa. It took me a long time to find a job, because when I first arrived, like I said, in 2014, I used to do the kitchen porter. So, because I was looking for work. You need to trust yourself and tell, I want this thing. I'm sure one day you will get it. Just gonna advise people before to come here in this country to just know what they want. Because in this country, if you don't know what you want, you're gonna waste your time.
Most people do not realize how hard immigrants must work just to keep their heads above water. How hard they work not to be left behind in life. Oftentimes, when they leave their countries, they leave with one thing and one thing only. Hope. The hope for a better life. The hope for a better future. As we head over to the Hilton London Metropole, we meet Cassandra, an Italian immigrant, who no longer felt welcome by her family and decided she needed to change something in her life.
Hi, I'm Cassandra and I'm Italian. Been living in London for 4.5 years. So I get to London when I was 19. I wasn't happy with my life in my place because I had some issues with my families and I really didn't want to live in the house anymore. So one day I just ran away. At the beginning we were like in trouble with the money because my family wasn't helping me at all. I feel like it's challenging because you're by yourself. There's no one behind to back you up. You feel lonely. I mean, it's hard. Like some nights, but I like it here, Everybody's so free to express themselves. I'm building something. I mean, I feel I'm building like a career. I never thought I would be here, not even like 6 months ago.
Everyone has a story. Everyone has a journey. Sometimes, a person's home country will not provide them with everything they need to live a peaceful, happy life. They need to make a change. Sometimes that change is a change in countries, in cultures. In some countries, people do not feel welcome by their families, cultures, religion. In other cases, they are moved by war, famine, or poverty. As we head over to Brick Lane, we meet Jo, a Brazilian immigrant. In the 17th century, Brick Lane was an area for haven for immigrants moving to London to escape persecution abroad or looking for a better life. Today, it serves the same purpose for new arrivals.
Hello, I'm Jo and I'm from the Sheriff Freitas, Bahia. Once I lose my job because I was black in Bahia. live in a place where my skin color is not acceptable, I prefer live somewhere else that I don't care if they accept. It's not my country anyway. And I'm more than happy to live in Brazil. To be honest, I find everything I want and needed here in this country. Everything I have today, this country, culture of this country gave me. My daughter just graduated last year from King's University. My son is very happy at school. To be honest, I have everything I need. To be honest, I don't need much. I just need to be in peace. I just need to be accepted.
Over the years, immigrants have arrived to the UK and have set up their lives. Studies show that immigrants set up 1 in 7 UK industries. Although they only make up 8% of the UK's population, they contribute to 10% of the GDP. Many of them have created beautiful things. We now meet Adriana, a Romanian immigrant working at the Hilton London Metropole.
My name is Adriana Dragomir. I'm coming from Romania and I live in this country for 11 years. My purpose in this country was a simple vacation to visit my sister, where my sister persuaded me to stay. Please stay, please stay. And next day we went to do the documents. After that, after 2 weeks, here I am after 11 years. It's a pretty funny story. I just worked very hard. In the first year I was working as a cleaner. Obviously I wanted more than that, as I've studied languages and I never used to use my languages that I know to speak. I went into sales, and after that I met my husband. I had a son. We did an amazing, beautiful life.
Sometimes migrants come with nothing, only the clothes on their backs and their aspiration to build a better life. They bring culture, food, and music, filling our days with light and our ears with music.
My name is Marcello. I arrived in London about 2 years ago, and I came here because I just like the way that you have so many opportunities in London, while in Italy you still have opportunities, but it's not as many. I feel welcome in here most of the times, apart from, like, sometimes you always have people that they make fun of you because you're a foreigner, but that's fine. It doesn't affect me. At the start, when you arrive here, if you don't speak the language, that's a big struggle, because without English you don't do nothing in London. I think in London there's money, so that's the perfect thing to do my music stuff.
Come può capire chi t'ava bene se tu gli parli mezzo americano.
Each day, our world is becoming more globalized. We talk of a world with no borders, no countries, and all of humanity sharing the world. But when it comes to that, we set up stronger borders, differentiate our countries, and do anything but share and divide our resources among those in need. Our world revolves around migration. We used to migrate across the unknown continents following the bison, escaping harsh weather or because the land would no longer provide for us. Our ancestors crossed the Bering Strait 20,000 years ago, marking the beginning of a population in the West. Today, they cross borders to find their new lives. Each and every one of them has a force driving them to leave. Each and every one of them has a goal in life. Each and every one of them has a dream. As Rupi Kaur said, they have no idea what it is like to lose home at the risk of never finding home again. Have your entire life split between two lands and become the bridge between two countries. What we are building here today are not walls, but bridges.